Hello! Welcome back, everyone, to the Linguasphere Academy Podcast. I'm Alex.
And I'm Sam, right here with you. So glad you're with us again.
You know, Sam, I have a confession to make. I went shopping yesterday, and it was a bit of a disaster.
Oh no, what happened?
I needed a new jacket, just a simple jacket. I walked into the store, saw about 100 jackets, and suddenly my brain just stopped. Too many choices, too many sizes, too many questions.
I know that feeling so well. Shopping can be overwhelming even in your own language, but in English, it can feel like a whole different challenge.
Exactly. There's so much vocabulary, sizes, colors, styles, materials, and then you have to talk to salespeople, ask questions, try things on, maybe even return something.
Today, our topic is shopping for clothes, and we're going to walk through everything you need to know to shop with confidence in English.
We'll cover all the essential vocabulary, words for different clothes, sizes, colors, materials. We'll practice conversations with salespeople. We'll talk about trying things on, paying, and even returning items.
By the end of this episode, you'll feel ready to walk into any clothing store and handle the whole experience in English.
As always, we'll speak clearly and keep it friendly. And whenever we use a word that might be hard to understand, we'll explain it right away.
So if you hear a word you don't know, don't worry, we've got you.
So, get comfortable. Let's start with the most basic thing, the names of clothes.
Let's go through common clothing items. Repeat after us in your head or out loud if you're alone.
For the top half of your body, T-shirt, a casual shirt with short sleeves. Shirt can be formal or casual, usually with buttons. Blouse, a nice shirt for women, often with buttons or a softer fabric. Sweater, a warm knitted top for cold weather. Hoodie, a casual sweatshirt with a hood. Jacket, a short coat, usually for mild weather. Coat, a long, warm outer layer for cold weather.
For the bottom half, pants, American English, or trousers, British English, clothing for your legs. Jeans, casual pants made of denim. Shorts, short pants for warm weather. Skirt, clothing for women that hangs from the waist. Dress, a one-piece clothing for women that covers the top and bottom.
For your feet, shoes, general word for footwear. Sneakers, American, or trainers, British, casual sports shoes. Boots, shoes that cover your ankle and sometimes higher. Sandals, open shoes for warm weather. Heels, shoes with high heels, usually for women.
For accessories, extra things you wear. Hat, worn on your head. Scarf, worn around your neck for warmth or style. Gloves, worn on your hands for warmth. Belt, worn around your waist to hold up pants. Socks, worn on your feet inside shoes. Bag, for carrying things. Wallet, for carrying money and cards.
Great. Now let's talk about sizes. This is where many people get confused.
In many stores, clothes come in standard sizes: small, medium, large, extra large, sometimes written as S, M, L, XL.
For pants and jeans, you might see numbers like 30, 32, 34. These are usually waist size in inches.
For shoes, you'll see numbers like 7, 8, 9 for women, or 9, 10, 11 for men. But sizes are different in different countries, so always try shoes on if you can.
If you're not sure about your size, you can ask a salesperson, "Can you help me find my size?"
Now, let's talk about colors and patterns. When you're shopping, you'll need to describe what you want.
Basic colors: red, blue, green, yellow, black, white, gray, brown, purple, pink, orange. Lighter versions: light blue, pale pink, soft gray. Darker versions: dark green, deep purple, navy blue. Navy is a very dark blue.
Patterns, designs on the fabric. Solid, one color, no pattern. Striped, lines going across or down. Checked, a pattern of squares like a picnic tablecloth. Floral, with flower designs. Polka dot, with small round dots. Printed, any kind of design.
Now let's talk about materials, what the clothes are made of. Cotton, soft, natural fabric, very common. Polyester, synthetic fabric, man-made. Wool, warm fabric from sheep used for sweaters and coats. Leather, made from animal skin, used for jackets and shoes. Denim, thick cotton fabric for jeans. Silk, soft, smooth, expensive fabric. Linen, light fabric for warm weather, can wrinkle easily.
If you have allergies or preferences, you can ask, is this 100% cotton? Or do you have this in wool?
Now, let's practice a conversation with a salesperson. This is where the real practice happens.
Imagine you walk into a store. A salesperson might say, "Hi there, can I help you find anything?"
You can say, "I'm just looking, thanks," if you want to look around first. Or you can say, "Yes, I'm looking for a jacket."
Good. Then the salesperson might ask, "What kind of jacket? Something warm, casual, for work?"
You can say, "Something casual, maybe a hoodie or a light jacket."
They might show you some options and say, "We have these over here. What size do you need?"
If you know your size, say, "Medium, please." If you're not sure, say, "I'm not sure. Can I try both medium and large?"
Then they'll take you to the fitting room where you can try clothes on.
Let's talk about trying on clothes. This is important.
The fitting room or dressing room is where you try clothes before buying. You might see a sign that says fitting room or dressing room.
You can ask, "Can I try this on?" Or, "Where are the fitting rooms?"
Inside the fitting room, you try the clothes. If they don't fit, you might think, "It's too big, the size is larger than you need." "It's too small, the size is smaller than you need." "It's too tight, it presses against your body uncomfortably." "It's too loose, it doesn't fit closely enough." "It's too long, the sleeves or legs are too long." "It's too short, the sleeves or legs are too short."
When you come out, the salesperson might ask, "How does it fit?"
You can say, "It's a little tight. Do you have a larger size?" Or, "It's perfect. I'll take it."
Now, let's talk about paying. This is the final step.
When you're ready to buy, you go to the cash register or checkout counter. The salesperson might say, "Will that be all for you today?"
If yes, say, "Yes, that's it, thanks." If you want to look more, say, "Not yet, I'm still looking."
Then they'll tell you the price. That comes to $45.50.
You can pay with cash or card. "I'll pay with card, please," or "Cash, please."
Then they might ask you if you would like a receipt. A receipt is the paper that shows what you bought and paid.
Say, "Yes, please," or "No, thank you."
Then they'll put your items in a bag and say, "Here you go. Have a great day."
You say, "Thanks, you too." And you're done.
Now let's talk about returning something. Sometimes you buy something and change your mind, or it doesn't fit.
You'll need to go to the customer service desk or the same store with your item and receipt.
You can say, "I'd like to return this, please."
They might ask, "Do you have the receipt?" If you have it, give it to them. If not, say, "I don't have it. Is that okay?"
They might ask, "What's the reason for the return?" You can say, "It doesn't fit. I changed my mind. It's damaged." Damaged means broken or not perfect. "I bought the wrong size."
Then they'll process the return and give you your money back or store credit. Store credit means you can only spend it in that store.
Now let's learn some useful phrases for shopping.
Asking for help. "Excuse me, can you help me? Where can I find item? Do you have this in size or color?"
Saying, "Can I try this on?" "Where are the fitting rooms?" "It's too big, small, tight, loose." "Do you have a different size?"
Asking about price. "How much is this? Is this on sale? What's the price?"
Saying, "Paying. I'll take it. I'll pay by card or cash. Can I have a receipt, please?"
Saying, "Returning. I'd like to return this. I have the receipt here. It doesn't fit."
Now let's practice a full conversation from start to finish.
Let's do it. I'll be the customer and you be the salesperson.
"Hi there, welcome. Can I help you find anything?"
Yes, I'm looking for a jacket, something casual, maybe a hoodie.
"Sure, we have a great selection over here. Any particular color?"
Maybe gray or black. Do you have them in medium?
"Let me check. Yes, we have both. Here's a gray one and a black one. Would you like to try them on?"
Yes, please. Where are the fitting rooms?
Right this way. I'll show you.
After trying on, the gray one is perfect. The black one is a little tight. I'll take the gray.
Great choice. Will that be all for today?
Yes, that's it. Thanks.
That comes to $52.99.
I'll pay by card, please.
Sure. Go ahead and tap your card on the machine. Would you like a receipt?
Yes, please.
Here you go. Have a great day.
Thanks, you too.
Perfect. See how natural that is?
Now, let's practice a conversation about returning something.
Hi, I'd like to return this, please.
Of course. Do you have the receipt?
Yes, here it is.
Great. And what's the reason for the return?
It's too small. I need a larger size, but you don't have it in stock.
I understand. Would you like a refund or store credit?
Refund, please.
Sure thing. I'll process that for you right now.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Here's your refund. Have a nice day.
You too.
Perfect. Simple and polite.
Now, let's bring back Maya. Maya is shopping for clothes in an English-speaking country for the first time.
Maya needs a dress for a friend's wedding. She's nervous, but she's prepared.
She walks into a store. A salesperson smiles and says, "Hi, let me know if you need any help."
Maya smiles back. Thank you. I will.
She looks around and finds a few dresses she likes. She finds a salesperson.
Excuse me, can I try these on?
Of course. The fitting rooms are right over there. Let me know if you need a different size.
Thank you.
In the fitting room, she tries the first dress. It's too tight. The second is too long. The third, perfect.
She comes out and finds the salesperson. I love this one. I'll take it.
Wonderful. Let me ring you up at the register.
At the register, the salesperson says, that comes to $89.99.
Maya pays with her card. Would you like a receipt?
Yes, please.
Here you go. Have a wonderful time at the wedding.
Maya smiles. Thank you so much.
Maya leaves the store feeling proud. She did it. She shopped in English.
That's the goal. Not perfection, just trying, communicating, and getting what you need.
Now, let's learn some extra vocabulary that might be useful.
On sale, the price is lower than usual. Discount, money taken off the original price. Sale price, the price during a sale. Original price, the normal price, before the sale.
Clearance, things that are very cheap because the store wants to sell them quickly.
In stock, available to buy. Out of stock, not available right now. Back in stock, available again after being out.
Fabric, the material clothes are made of. Cotton, soft natural fabric. Polyester, man-made fabric. Wool, warm fabric from sheep. Leather, made from animal skin.
Pattern, design on the fabric. Solid, one color. Striped, lines. Checked, squares. Floral, flowers.
Fit, how clothes feel on your body. Loose fit, not tight, comfortable. Tight fit, close to your body. Regular fit, normal, not too loose or tight.
Now, here's your challenge for this week.
Go to a clothing store and practice one conversation in English.
Even if you don't buy anything, just ask a question. Excuse me, where are the jackets? Or, do you have this in medium?
If you can't go to a store, practice at home. Imagine you're shopping. Say the phrases out loud.
You can also practice with a friend. One of you is the customer and the other is the salesperson.
Then come back and tell us in the comments. How did it go? What did you say? What was hard?
We read every comment. We love hearing about your progress.
Remember, shopping is one of the most common real-life situations. With a little practice, it becomes easy.
And every time you do it, you build confidence for the next conversation.
Thank you for spending this time with us. We'll be back next week with another topic. Until then, happy shopping, and may you find the perfect outfit.
And hey, before you go, if this episode helped you feel more ready for your next shopping trip, please hit that subscribe button. It's free, and it means we can keep making these practical episodes.
Yes, please. And leave us a comment. Tell us about your favorite clothing store or a shopping experience you've had in English.
We read every comment. Your stories inspire us and other listeners.
Subscribe, comment, share. It helps more learners shop with confidence.
Thanks again, everyone. Now go find that perfect outfit.
Bye.